Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's Wake Up My Christmas Whips Wednesday, but it's actually Thursday. Just to confuse everybody. It's the 25th of July 2024. This week I'm just filming a day late, so this should have been done yesterday, but I'm filming today instead. It's Thursday. So sorry about that confusion, but it is Wake Up My Christmas Whips Wednesday. And this month I've got three very, very fast asleep whips that I've had lying about. My Christmas lights I'd even forgotten about. Where are they? I've showed you those though. I won't show those again, but I've showed you those last week. They're all finished, ready for my tree in December. The next thing that I'm working on, this has been a few years in the making, and it's by Maria's Blue Crayon. It's a Christmas Granny Square Afghan crochet along. So you do all these squares. It's an 8x8, and you make all the little motifs, and then in between you put the red and the green. She has used a silver, or does she call it linen? Yeah, 8 skeins of linen. So she uses a linen colour here, but instead of that I've used a gold, so it's red, green and gold, because to me red, green and gold, that's my Christmas colours. So yeah, I was really excited to make this, and I think at the time, I think I've told you this before as well, but for my new subscribers, this was about 2 or 3 years old now, and I'd started it in about the November, and the amount I hadn't realised, I did all the motifs first, which I'm really pleased about, and then I think I hadn't realised how many squares I actually had to do, and I wasn't going to finish it in time. So because of that reason, I knew I wasn't going to finish it for Christmas, so I packed it away, and then I've been wanting to finish it ever since. So doing this Wake Up Christmas in July, my Christmas whips, it's making me finish it, so I'm really pleased about that. You make 32 of the squares with the motifs. So there's 32 of the gold squares, mine are gold, and I'll put the motifs on them, and you get 16 red and 16 green, and each little motif, like the snowman for example, you get 4 of those. So he's there, there, there and there. So that's just the chart to spread them all out so nothing's together. So we have the Christmas tree, the gingerbread man, the lights, there's a wreath, a reindeer, snowman, an elf, Santa. I think that could be it, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's another one. What's the other one? Anyway, I've let me show you. Where's all my little motifs gone? So I have showed you these before. All these little motifs I'd already made, and I'm glad about that because they're quite small. So there's 4 of those. Rudolph. There's 4 snowmen. It's nice, isn't he? There's 4 of the trees. That's the Christmas tree with the loop stitch, and then the little trunk at the bottom. I've showed you the wreaths, and there's 4 Santas, and I think everything else is, yeah, everything else I've put on. And I'm using Stylecraft Special Aran. This colour is the gold. I've also used the red, which is called lipstick, and the green, which is just called green. So let me show you what I've been up to. So last week I showed you I've done all the green. Oh, shaking. I've done 16 green, and last week when I showed you, I had done all the green were done. Last week I'd only done 2 red, so now I've done another 7, so all the reds are done, all 16 red. Don't they just let me just show you them together. I love the colours. Don't they just go lovely? Ooh, ooh, losing my basket. Don't they go lovely together, the red and green Christmas? So I've done all my red and all my green. Whoa. Don't fall over, don't fall over. And then last week when I showed you I'd done 10 gold, 10, no, I'd already done the 10 gold, and I did one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I've done 1. So this I was concentrating on getting all the red finished, so I've done 3 more gold. It's just a solid granny square, but it's nice because you start off with the circle, so I quite like that granny square. So I've done 3 more gold, but I'd already showed you those. I'd sewn on lights and the wreath, and I also showed you last week that I'd done, I'm just recapping for I'd sewn the buttons on the gingerbread men, and I'd done 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was 4. So this week, like I said, I wanted to make sure I'd got all the red finished, and I've done a few more gold, but also instead of just ploughing on and getting all the gold finished, I'm trying to sew the motifs on as I go, so there's not loads of what is it, 32 motifs. So rather than get all that done, I thought I'd sew a few more on. So this week I've done the elf. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got all the elves done. So let me put the green ones back and the red ones back. I keep them all in this dropped on. Keep them all in this thing I had from Temu. It's a good container, so I keep them all safe in there. I've actually dropped one, so oh, sorry about that. Keep them all in there. The pattern, it's that's a chart on the back as well, showing you just where to put. Here it's got number 1 gingerbread man, number 2 Santa Claus, number 3 is the elf, 4 is the wreath, 5 is tree, 6 is the lights, 7 Rudolph, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, what did I miss then? Gingerbread man, Santa, the elf, the wreath, the tree, the lights, Rudolph, and the snowman. says 4. Anyway, so those numbers down there are telling you where to put them when it's all laid out. And on her YouTube channel, Maria's Blue Crayon, she's got tutorials for all of the little motifs, and she's also got motifs for Halloween. So if you wanted to do the same thing but in Halloween colours, black and purple or orange, you could do a Halloween one, pumpkins and witches' hats and things. And she's also got motifs for under the sea, so you could do an under the sea blanket. And the basic granny square, she's got a tutorial on that as well, and I've just know it off by heart now. This is free on her blog, but I actually paid for, because I wanted all the, I like to have a printed pattern, so I paid for it. I think it was Etsy, I think it was from, but I actually paid for the pattern. But I'm using a 6.5mm hook, although it's Aran and it suggests a 5.25, but I used a 6.5 because I wanted it nice and loose and drapey. So you just start with your magic ring, and then you put your chain 2, that doesn't count as anything, and then you put 10 double crochet, that's US terms, into the ring. Then the second round you put 2 in each to make it 20, and then you just make it into the square and do double crochets, and into the corner 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So it's very easy to do the square. So that's that done. Is there anything I didn't show you? The border, it's showing you get 2 strands, you do a chain of white and then slip stitch it into there, but you've also got a chain of red, and it's crisscrossing, it's coming like a candy cane, the border. But I think, you see that when you see it, look, it does, oops, you can see that it's candy cane, it's red and white. But I think because, especially with hers, she's got a lot of red and white, but I've got gold, red and green in mine. So I'm just going to do a single crochet border, but in white. Thanks to you lovely viewers, that because I'll have some, I won't have all the white of the squares, these will be gold, but the snowman and the Santa and different ones have got white on them. So the white I'm joining with white to represent snow, and I'm just going to do a single crochet border around in white. But I printed all the pattern off because it shows you, that's the snowman, so there's the pattern. I've got all the, you know, in a few years if I want to do it again, I would do it again because it's really quite simple. Yeah, so that's that. And the other thing I was working on, I really wanted to try and get finished, is my Christmas knitted project. It's from this book, Knitting and Crochet, and this is issue 55, and it's 2013 this came out, so 11 years old. And I'd started this cushion, well, it's knitted, started making it, and I just loved it. I thought it was lovely, the pattern of it and everything, with the hearts, the trees, the presents and the trees again. So I managed to, last week I showed you it was a panel. I pinned it out, try and block it a little bit, and then in here it told you, it says block your knitted panel and then cut a 37cm by 47cm rectangular of green felt, which I didn't have green felt, so I've used red, like a fleecy material. And then that was for the front, and then 2 rectangles that are 30 by 40, it made it like an envelope style back. So wait for it. Wait for it. Here's my cushion. What I did, see this fleece, this lovely fleece, nice and warm. It's gone a, it's gone a bit cockeyed there, but you just, all I did was cut. See, that's just, this is my cushion filling, and you cut two. You had the front panel, which is this, and then you cut two pieces that were quite large, so they overlapped. So when I sewed them together, they stay together. Look, so it doesn't even need buttons or anything because it's fleecing. I didn't really need to. I just used zigzag scissors, so I didn't need to, hem it or anything. So that's my cushion, and then I just sewed it onto here because can you see it doesn't quite fit, but I hand sewed it all on. See, there's didn't quite fit there, but that doesn't matter. It said to make the cushion and then hand sew it on anyway. So, oh, I'm so excited to have this done. And this fleece is so soft, and this is beautiful as well. But this is washable, machine washable. I probably know I wouldn't do that though. Actually, thinking about it, not that it'll get dirty. It won't get dirty. I won't let it get dirty. But if it just needs refreshing, I shall just take it out of the case and just hand wash it in a bit of, or just wash it in a bit of softener maybe. But yeah, that's my cushion finished, all finished. Nice and cosy, ready for Christmas. So next week, I'm sure we're actually still in July. I'm sure it's the last week of July. So I'm going to crack on this week and try and get all my gold squares done. Try and get as many motifs as I can sewn on. So I don't doubt it very much that I'll finish the actual what do you call it, quilt, Afghan. It's called, I couldn't think what it was called then. I don't think I'll actually be totally finished with this. You see this red, this is what I'm going to back. That corner's not quite right. Showing you a bit of a dodgy corner there. I'm not brilliant at sewing, so hold it up a different way. Well, that corner's better. Let me hold it that way. No, my sewing's not that brilliant, but this red fleece is what I bought for backing my Afghan, and I've got some like thick. It's quite thick. I think it's for quilting. So I'm going to, when I've finished all my squares and I've got to join them and put the border and everything, and then I'll sandwich the Afghan, then I'll put this quilting, and then I'll put this red fleece and try and sew it all together, just so it gives it a bit more. It's a bit more of a warm blanket because I've got quite a lot of this left. So that's it for this week, and then when we're into August, I'll pick up. I've got another couple of sleeping whips that I think they're both blankets, but I'll pick up two more. I'm getting down my sleeping whips. I'm getting down them really well. So my aim is before December, or before the end of December, is to have all of my sleeping, fast asleep whips woke up and finished. And I'm doing well with my whips so far this year. So my plan is to go into the new year with nothing other than what I'm working on at the moment. Oh, that'd be fantastic if I can do that. So that's what my aim is. I feel like I'm looking up. I think my camera might be a bit too high up. I just feel like I'm doing that. Oh, and that's not helping me vertigo either. Anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you all have a lovely weekend coming. I've just watched the weather. I think it's a mixture of warm weather and showers. So at the moment it's tipping it down. It's really nasty today, but it's warm though. It's still warm. I've only got a t-shirt on, so it is what it is, isn't it? You can't do much about it. So just dress for the dress, and it is only water, won't hurt you. But just dress appropriately. Hope you're all feeling okay and doing good and working away on your projects, whether it be sewing, knitting, crochet. I put a little order in from Temu. Was it yesterday or the day before? Only because there was just a certain item I hadn't got, and I'll just show you that when it comes. But I suddenly thought, I kept seeing diamond painting, and I've never ever done diamond painting before, so I didn't really particularly want to do a big picture. And there was a pack of 12, I think, little Christmas tree ornaments. So I thought, well, they'll be great. Excuse me, they'll be great for my tree because they'll be handmade. I'll have done them, but I just thought I'd have a little go because they looked so cute. They're really nice. So when my little Temu haul comes, I'll show you that. Only little, but I'll show it you anyway. Hope you all have a lovely weekend anyway. And I'm rambling. Rambling. I don't want to go. I want to keep talking. I'll have to do maybe do a video one day and just crochet and just chat. And if you have any Q&A, I could do, couldn't I? If you have any questions you want to ask me, and I could answer all your questions. Yeah, maybe that. If you think of any questions that you want to ask me, and I could do a Q&A. Yeah, because I feel like I want to sit and crochet and keep chatting. Anyway, I won't. I won't today because I'm just going to go and have a cup of coffee and just snuggle with me cushion. So please. So I'm taking orders. Not really, I'm joking. If you want a Christmas cushion, I can make one for you, and you might get it in 11 years' time. It might take 11 years to get it done, because that's what it took, 11 years. So better late than never. I so say better late than never. Anyway, I'm still rambling. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday. Love you all. Bye. Bye.